beyond. All right, and good evening, everyone. John Russell along with Cal Van Single here for CatchMark SportsNet. It is the regional semifinal game between the North Muskegon Norsemen and the Pewamo-Westphalia Pirates here at noisy Kent City High School Gymnasium, Calvin.
It's noisy, all right, and the reason it's noisy is Calvin Christian, the Squires, are kind of putting a little bit of a beat down on the Montebello Mustangs. It's 78-44 here with 2:23 left to go in regulation, and there will be no overtime tonight, that's for sure. This game was close at the end of one, even a little bit closer at halftime, about 7-8 point lead. Calvin Christian comes out with a big third quarter and pulls away here.
Yeah, they really do, and so it looks like barring a miracle with 2:13 left, Granville Calvin Christian will advance to take on the winner of our game on Wednesday at 7. Thank you, Billy. Wednesday at 7 p.m. And that will, if North Muskegon is involved, we'll be right back here for that. We got a busy, well, it depends on our teams how busy our week is going to be. We do know this: we're here tonight. I know that much.
Yep.
And then tomorrow night we're going to make the trip to Bangor, Michigan, which is down south of Kalamazoo, I guess, or at least in that region.
It's in that region, yes.
And that is going to be the girls from Hart taking on Buchanan in the Division III quarterfinal game.
Yes,
so
sir.
They are in state final week. They win there, and then all of a sudden you get your dance ticket punched to the Breslin Center. So, of course, all the folks up in Hart have their fingers crossed. They had their fingers crossed for two teams making some noise. Of course, the boys ran into a buzzsaw against a Cadillac, so that wasn't meant to be, but still a fantastic year for Coach Nick Bronsma and the Hart Pirates.
Just secured us a halftime interview.
Oh, did you?
Yes, the one and only Cyan Fairfield, who's a North Muskegon grad.
All right.
Yep, and then also plays volleyball at Ferris. So we got us a halftime interview.
So at least the scenery will improve.
Yeah, scenery will improve.
Good looking girl.
Yeah, smart, athletic. Yeah, checks every box.
So she'll be here. She's watching the North Muskegon Norsemen playing here, graduate of North Muskegon. So, yeah, let's look forward to see her. Other games around the area tonight, and I'm doing this from memory. I know Shelby is playing this evening as well in their regional semifinal, and the Fremont Packers were playing. You remember who they're playing?
Was it Unity Christian?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who Shelby is playing, and I had all that written on my papers at home. So
they're at home.
Yeah, I think they're at home. Hang on.
Well, we know it's not White Cloud.
Yeah.
Because that was last Friday night.
Right.
Yeah, and I read it here the other day too, and I just do not remember.
I might have stuck it away in my little pouch. I think I did. Hey, Calvin. I think
look at that. You stuck it in the. Good for you.
Division III at Lake City. Shelby taking on McBain. And the Division II is Fremont taking on Hudsonville Unity Christian. Now that Fremont-Hudsonville Unity Christian is going on the same time that this one is.
Yep.
So don't know what our lines of communication are as far as getting final scores, but that game should conclude about the same time this one does, and there's only about 30 seconds left in this, and it's 80-46. So Granville Calvin Christian looks like they definitely will advance to play the North Muskegon Norsemen or the Pewamo-Westphalia Pirates. Pewamo, of course, known for their football teams for years and years and years, going deep into the tournaments.
Yeah, they are known for football and for having great athletes.
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Jason Mellema, our old friend from the Fremont area, I think he was a superintendent at PW at one time.
You know what? That's great memory. He was employed there. I think he started out, worked his way up to the superintendent.
But he's not there anymore, as far as you know.
I am not sure.
Yeah, I'm not either. I thought there was another stop after that he's made. So
okay.
So
he might have tried to work his way back this way.
Yeah, you would think so. You'd think he might, right?
Yeah.
You never know. But just a great guy. The Mellema name is very popular up in Fremont. Well, right now they will. I'm sure they're going to clear the gymnasium here. You would think, wouldn't you?
Well, I would think so. But I tell you what, teams are coming out. I see North Muskegon is on the floor. They're going to start warming up here in a couple of minutes. So I do not know if we're going to have it just that 20, if we're going to go with a 20-minute between games.
It looks like they are.
Or will they make it 25 or 30 minutes as one crowd goes out and another crowd comes in?
So far, the one crowd is not making us. There's some folks making the move to the exits here. They're going to have to, because this place was pretty well packed for game number 1. So in order to let the PW fans and the North Muskegon fans in here, they're going to have to do something. And normally that's what they do, is they close the gymnasiums.
But maybe, they might not have. Maybe everybody's here that's going to be here, so hard to say.
I know the student section for Granville Calvin Christian hasn't left yet.
No, they're still standing right up in front of us.
No matter what we do here in Kent City, we cannot avoid a crush of folks. It's a great place to be, and Jason Vogel does a fantastic job for us. But, we always seem to be in the student sections or something like that. So, hey, what would if it was easy, Cal? As we always say, anybody could do it, right?
That is correct.
Any average idiot could do it if it was easy.
Yeah, last we heard, Fremont was losing to Hudsonville Unity Christian.
Okay.
But I will try to get a little bit more clarity.
Yeah, we got our buddy over there. Oh, geez. Memory's a terrible thing to waste. Usually keeps us updated on some of the Fremont games.
Oh, Rodney Hudson?
No. He's there too.
Larry Mansfield.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Larry Mansfield. Yeah.
I start a sentence and you're supposed to finish it, Cal. That's how that's supposed to work.
I'm trying. I'm working on all the little things that go on behind the scenes.
Exactly. Well, I'll talk about these teams here, these games here. As it looks like we got the clock is operating, so about 20 minutes between games here. North Muskegon, coached by, of course, Chuck Ripstrup, comes in at 19-4 overall. They're 9-3, or were 9-3 in the West Michigan Conference. They're going to take on Pewamo-Westphalia, the Pirates of PW. They are 17-6 and 13-0 in the Central Michigan Athletic Association, or actually the Central Michigan Athletic Conference. And you would think that they did not. You know what? They must have shared first place with Lanesburg, who was also 13-3, 23-0. So I have, unless I missed my my mark here, let me double check. Nope, I'm wrong. Their conference record, PW's conference record, is 11-2. So I was, my suspicions were right. Lanesburg won the conference at 13-0, 23-0. Meanwhile, Pewamo-Westphalia came in second at 11-2 in the conference. Lanesburg is still playing. They're playing Jonesville tonight, and that game actually was the first game of a doubleheader over there. So they may still be playing for all that we know. Looking at the averages here for North Muskegon, they're averaging 58 points a game, giving up 39. So not scoring a ton of points, but that lockdown defense has been their key to success this year. On the other end of the ledger, you have PW, Pewamo-Westphalia. They have scored 63 points a game, and they've given up 46. So again, good hallmark defensively. They score a little bit more than North Muskegon does. The North Muskegon Norsemen, as I said, have lost 4 games. They have lost twice to Hart, who won the West Michigan Conference Rivers Division. They also lost to Mason County Central and Grand Rapids West Michigan Aviation. In the districts, their route here, they beat Ravenna 68-43, and then Kent City, right here on Kent City's home court, 61-34. And you wonder, Cal, that North Muskegon has played on this court. They won a district championship here. So out of the 2 teams, obviously, you got to think that they're feeling better on this. I mean, as far as the shooting lanes and the backstop and everything else, or their shooting eye, you would think that is more acclimated here than perhaps PW.
Yeah, a couple of things real quickly. Larry Mansfield, thank you. Fremont lost 70-40, so let's get that out there.
Okay.
And let's talk about this. I wanted to just highlight that, low like that, whoever you're rooting for there.
Right.
But you're right. So a few years ago, we came here and we followed Chuck Ripstra's North Muskegon endorsement as they come in here, and they did win a district. That was a great team that they had. Went on and I think got to the regional final that year. So they are a little bit familiar with this gym, especially those guys that maybe would still be on the team. But I think that was a couple years ago. That was not last year, was it?
They have won 3 straight districts.
Right, but where'd they win it last year? Was it here?
They might have won it in Holton. There was a year that they think they won it over in Holton.
Okay.
Because I think we did one of their games. We might have done their district final game over in Holton. So,
I think we did.
Yeah.
That's why I remember being here, but I think it was more than like a year or two ago.
Right.
I think maybe it was that 3rd year. So
sure.
But you know, you got to believe some of these seniors are up on this team. You know, they're used to playing in that gym. I looked at the record of both of these teams. I looked at their opponents. I couldn't find a common denominator in there.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, it's not like, you know,
sure,
North Muskegon beat this team and PW lost to one.
Right.
You know, the same team. So there's really no common denominators that I could find, you know, kind of just doing a little bit of research for the game.
The Pirates have lost to Ionia. They lost twice to Lanesburg, much like North Muskegon lost twice to their conference champions, the Hart Pirates. So kind of a synergy there, I guess, on the negative side. Covenant Christian they also lost to, and then Tri-Unity and Caledonia. They were their losses this year. They beat North Point Christian 49-43 in a nail-biter for their district championship, and that set them over here to play North Muskegon tonight.
You know, I'll tell you one thing. They have not ducked anybody.
No.
Have they? I mean, they played Caledonia. That's a big Division I school.
Right.
But they got a lot of athletes over there, so they have not been. They scheduled some tough non-conference opponents, and I'm sure they did that to get ready for trying to make a March run.
Sure, exactly. Got a chance to trade emails with Chuck Ripstra today, getting his starters, and he said that North Muskegon, especially during this tournament run or leading up to the tournament run, they've been shooting the ball well and defending very well. He says we're going to play a 2-3 zone and some man. He says that's what we kind of hang our hat on. He says the guys to watch for Pewamo-Westphalia are the Eklund brothers, number 11 Jamison Eklund and his brother number 10 Grady Eklund. Grady is just a freshman. Jamison is a senior. He can hit you or hurt you from outside. And this is going to sound a little bit familiar for some of our teams.
Yeah.
The secret to success, he says we have to keep the score in the 40s to win this one. So he's saying, you know, the defense is going to have to do it if they let PW go crazy and score a whole bunch of points. In other words, if they hit their 63, he figures North Muskegon will be in some trouble tonight.
Well, when you talk to the great coaches, they, more often than not, you want to stay under 50.
Right.
Because when you get to this level, when you get to regional, teams are capable of scoring 70 and 80.
Sure.
So you got to figure out a way. Okay, we got to keep them at 50 or 50 and under. You know, Chuck's going, I want to keep them under 40. Wow,
right.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That is playing some lockdown defense if you can do that.
Sure, it really is. The unique thing about their district championship win against Kent City was Troy McManus, their leading scorer, comes in averaging 15 points a game. He was held absolutely scoreless. But Chuck says that, of course, Kent City and Coach Dave Ingles, they figured, hey, every once in a while you say, this guy's not going to beat us, and we'll have to have somebody else step up. And that's what Dave Ingles and the Kent City Eagles did. They just doubled and tripled McManus. Of course, that means that somebody else is open, or maybe a couple of somebody else's, but they still have to hit the buckets. And the supporting cast of Sam Gallo, LaMarcus Graham has really been playing some great basketball for them. He's really picked up ever since James Young, another fine athlete there. Boy, he's been a bit injury prone in his high school career. I mean, football injury last year, had to miss most of the football season and a lot of maybe the whole basketball season. I'm trying to think. I know Denny Belmonte got hurt last year too, but at least he's back. So anyhow, Young goes out with an injury, and this junior LaMarcus Graham has been coming up. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists in the district win over Kent City. Jackson Lipinski, he's a junior. He came up big for them, 14 points. And Coach Ripstra said that McManus became a distributor. He became the guy that was setting these guys up to to finish it off with some scoring. So that's all well and good if the other guys are going to pick up the scoring. And it's got to be good to know from North Muskegon's standpoint that it's not an optimal situation if they shut down your leading scorer, but perhaps you have some other avenues to take advantage of.
I stopped and seen Dave Ingles on the way here tonight because he's a general manager at Moss Ridge Golf Course.
Right.
So I rolled into there. Sometimes they have $2 tacos on Mondays. So, of course, hey, right. You got to take advantage of the $2 tacos. So we were talking about, so man, hey, you shut down McManus. Yeah. We didn't plan on everybody else having 9 threes.
Yeah.
So we said we did everything we wanted against McManus, but he said, when you got 9 other guys that contribute with threes,
sure.
He says, give them all the credit. They played really well. I've always said there's 2 teams that are usually really trending up year in and year out, in the West Michigan Conference, and that is the North Muskegon Norsemen and the Shelby Tigers.
And both of them are still
and guess
alive.
What? They're both playing in a regional.
They're both playing in a regional. And Shelby, we told the story. We saw them against Hart, and it was not going well for them in that first or second game of the season against Hart. But we both said that, come tournament time, the old master's going to get these guys fine-tuned. And boy, has he ever. He's got he's got that magic touch, and he's got him still playing. It's one game at a time. You're going to obviously play some talented teams from here on out. But hey, they, along, of course, Fremont just lost today, so they're gone. But they, along with North Muskegon now, still alive in this hunt for a state championship.
We were over there for the girls' regional the other night at Shelby. We come in and Shelby's the boys are just wrapping up their practice. You watch Rick Zulik coach. He's still got the fire. I mean, he still has it. Practice gets done and they're racking the balls and everything. I walk up and I says, John and I seen you early in the season.
Right.
Like maybe week 2. And you guys didn't look very good. And I said, granted, it was Hart.
Right.
But I says, you guys didn't look very good. And I thought, boy, you are going to have a long season.
Sure.
And I says, and here you are tomorrow night playing for a district final.
Yeah.
And I says, it doesn't surprise me a bit. I said, you and Chuck always have your teams trending up at the end of the season. And once again, Rick Zulik puts another trophy in the trophy case.
Right. Got another district championship.
Yeah.
And we mentioned Chuck Ripster, 3 in a row for the North Muskegon Norsemen. And, of course, heartbroken, his son Brandon, senior this year, went out with a knee injury. They lost James Young. So you've got some significant losses. And, it sounds like a kind of coach speak or a cliche, but the next man up situation is so important. And North Muskegon is all about that, especially you shut down their leading scorer totally, leave him scoreless in a district final game and still find a way to win the game, and not only win it, Cal, but decisively. 61-34 is the final. And if you would have said, are you going to score 61 points without your guy that averages 15, your leading scorer, you think, there's no way that's going to happen. But it did.
And on the back of 9 threes, and that's what helps. And Chuck's had a tough season. He loses his son, who you want to see end a nice career.
Right.
Loses him to an ACL injury. And then Young goes out. So you've lost 2 really good basketball players, and yet here you are playing in the regionals. So once again, great coaching job by Chuck.
Let's kind of introduce you to these North Muskegon Norsemen. Like you said, I believe this is our first time actually seeing them this year. It all really starts with Troy McManus. Yeah, he got shut down the next day. I mean, he's going to be able to be shut down 2 games in a row. You would think highly unlikely. But Troy McManus, remember his brother was with him here for the last couple of years. Now it's just the Troy McManus show.
Yeah.
So he's a handful for sure, isn't he?
That he is. Great player, great athlete. Can do it all. Can do it all in a lot of different sports.
Right.
Kind of regardless what it is.
Another guy that we like a lot as far as on the boards is a guy named Sam Gallo. He's a senior, not the tallest kid, but certainly muscular. He's at the free throw line right now practicing free throws, and he's going to go against the big guys, and they're going to out height him, but they're not going to necessarily out tough him, are they?
They're not going to outwork him.
Yeah.
He reminds me of, remember, I'm going to go back a while, but you're going to remember this kid very well. Reminds me of a Kevin Ovenoff, but Kevin wasn't that big.
Right.
I mean, he wasn't that thick. Sam Gallo is thick. Sam Gallo found the weight room and he lived there. He is a thick young man.
Right.
And so with that strength, he's able to take on these 6'6", 6'8" guys when he goes up against them.
Another couple of guys, a couple of juniors that have really been making their presence felt, especially since the injury to James Young. You've got Jackson Lazinski. And also, as I mentioned earlier, LaMarcus Graham. These guys have really just stepped up, gotten some more playing time, and found that they kind of like playing a lot, and and have really contributed some great minutes and some scoring to this North Muskegon Norseman team.
Yeah, they have, and you got to have everybody step up, especially as you go in through the tournament. You get started here. You're now in the regionals. You're going to have so many weapons, and those are a couple guys right there that can be key weapons here tonight for the Norsemen.
Right, exactly. Another guy that you'll see some. He's another senior, going to place a role player, and the rest of these guys will probably find themselves in the, Jakari Edwards is maybe a little bit more than a role player. He'll come off the bench, give you some athleticism. He's a senior, and then Carson Moat. He's another guy that whatever it takes to, he sacrifices his body. He'll be on the floor, literally on the floor as much as with his body as he is with his feet. And you got to have those kind of guys.
The guys, the workman-like guys like a Moat, somebody like that, those guys are priceless for you. I mean, they're going to do all the little things, just like a Belmonte. He's not going to score 10 a game, but boy, I tell you what, he's going to work so hard. Moat's another one. Not going to score more often than not 10 or 15 points a game, but he is going to work.
Right.
He's going to give you everything he's got for as many minutes as he's out there, and you need those guys.
Another tough player, I don't know if we mentioned him or not, Denny Belmonte, great football player, comes in, doesn't necessarily lead them in scoring or come close that way, but does what you need to get done. Again, plays that that blue collar, the lunch bucket type kid. Whatever it takes, he can get you a point. He certainly can do that. He can run the point when he needs to. Obviously can play some tight defense, and with his veteran leadership and high basketball IQ, he's certainly another big plus for Coach Ripstra.
Yeah, and you're right. He can run the point guard position, does that quite often. Smart, he's athletic, he works hard, he's strong. I mean, you tell, all you got to do is look at him. You can see he's got great physical strength. Another kid that's lived in the weight room, and he's just a great athlete here for Chuck Ripstra. And when if he gets hot, watch out, because he can go for 12 or 15.
Then they got a freshman named Adam Dugner. He has scored. I want to say. I believe I know he scored in the game the other day. Did a good job coming in off the bench, playing some valuable minutes as well. And he's just a freshman. And obviously, when you're talking a championship run, it's important this year. But again, for his future, getting valuable playing time in a regional as a freshman, I mean, that stuff is priceless.
When you bring a freshman up and then all of a sudden he's playing, he's getting some minutes, quality minutes in the districts, and now you got him playing in the regionals, and then all of a sudden you're starting to get points from him. He's starting to contribute. It jump starts him for the next 3 years, and it jump starts him also that he's going to go. If you come in as a sophomore, you're going, okay, can I play here? He's already answered that question.
Exactly.
So now he gets on the varsity team as a sophomore, maybe slides in the starting lineup. Him having thoughts about, can I play at this level, those are already answered. So he comes in with a lot more confidence next winter.
Exactly. As far as Pewamo-Westphalia, some of their trip here in the districts, they defeated Wellspring by the score of 90-46 in the district semifinals, and then North Point Christian, as we said, in a nail-biter, 49-43. Some of their signature victories this year, Cal, they say back on December 27th against Coldwater, they beat them 63-54. Then they beat Sparta December 29th, 58-49, and then they beat Fowler by the score of 61-40 on February 28th. The route for the North Muskegon Norsemen, again retracing that, they played the district over in Holton. They knocked off Ravenna by the score of 68-43, and they had that was the game that Troy McManus scored, lit it up for 25 points, and then they won in the district finals against Kent City 61-34. Some of their signature wins this season. Back on February 21st against Fremont, they defeated the Packers 66-44. Then, as we said, they did lose one game to Mason County Central, but on February 3rd, they defeated Mason County Central, avenging a loss, 58-40. And then they defeated Potter's House back on January 16th, 42-36, just some of their signature wins.
And when you take a look at those early wins, they were at full strength, too.
Right.
So they for sure they had Ripsman. They probably still had Young then before those two went down. I know that Young has been hurt for a while. And
yes.
I think Ripstra probably went down, I'm guessing, about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think so. It's, kind of the tail end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, it's, you know, anybody gets hurt, you feel bad for, but especially a senior. And, you know, you just, you know, he's a role of a cheerleader right now, and certainly helping him out in practice as much as he can as a coach, kind of on the bench, too, helping his dad out.
Well, that's just it, too. He's a coach's kid.
Right.
So he's going to have that extra knowledge also that's going to be able to help out on the bench.
Want to say thanks to our many sponsors here. We do appreciate them so much for allowing us, especially as we get into the tournaments here. North Grove Brewers, Van Dyke Mortgage, Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance Group, Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel, Big Stone Therapies, Grieve Law, North Muskegon, Scheid Heating, Cooling and Plumbing, and Coldwell Banker, Dave Dusenberry. We're going to get ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups from Kent City High School. It's regional semifinal action here in Kent City. North Muskegon taking on Pewamo-Westphalia.
All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone here, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly sing our national anthem.
right, there you have it, the starting lineups here at Kent City High School. And we are just about set to bring you this regional semifinal action between the North Muskegon Norsemen and the Pewamo-Westphalia Pirates.
The Pirates.
The Pirates
The
of Pewamo-Westphalia.
Pirates. Back-to-back game, we've had Pirates for you and I.
You're right. Did
Yeah.
not think about that. You're absolutely right. Pirates decked out in their white jerseys, white pants with a black and yellow trim. Norsemen in their blue and gold. Blue jerseys, blue pants with a gold trim. It's going to be Sam Gallo jumping up against Eklund. That'll be Jamison Eklund, and the tip is controlled by North Muskegon, LaMarcus Graham.
Look at the size of Belmonte and Gallo.
Not necessarily height-wise, but you're talking wide body-wise. It's solid.
Yeah, wide body, solid strength.
This is Belmonte with a high post right side, looking for a cutter. Now he's going to drive free throw line. Kicks it over to Lazinski, thinks about it. Lazinski's going to wheel it around right side, leaves it for McManus.
It's a little man-to-man defense here, Johnny.
McManus now is going to drive left side down in the corner to Gallo, goes up, kicks it back out, eventually around the horn to Lazinski. 3 scores! And North Muskegon on the board first, 3-0, 7:22 left here in the first quarter.
Great ball rotation that time by the Norsemen.
Here come the Pirates. Number 10 bringing it up court. That's Grady Eklund. Eklund across the line. Gets it to his brother, Jamison, and now back over to Grady. Grady, cutter was Jamison, goes up, reverse, misses a shot, rebound, pulled down by Lazinski.
Yeah, nice job by him. Great way to get up there and get that rebound. That's McManus with
Yes,
the
it
rebound.
is. McManus, I saw the 1-1 there.
Yep.
That was it. McManus puts up the shot, misses. This is Gallo just battling for it.
Took it right away from a Pirate.
Gets it to Belmonte. Denny Belmonte works it back over to Gallo, high post left side. Down in the corner now to Lazinski. He has the lone points for the evening here.
Norseman just being really patient on offense, waiting for an open shot.
Might have it. He does. Another 3 for Lazinski. No, it's only a 2. He's inside the three-point arc.
Yeah, I thought he was inside the line so quickly. He's got 5. Here we go, John.
Jackson Lazinski 5 and Pewamo-Westphalia nothing. Over right side now is Luke Smith. Smith now leaves it up to Cash Pohl. Pohl works it over right side to Eklund, and Eklund knocks down a 3. That'd be number 10, Grady Eklund, and he is just a sophomore, or freshman.
You know what? I thought they might be in a man, but I think it's maybe more of a matchup zone here. Need to get another look at that. Norseman back with the ball, Johnny.
This is going to be Gallo, leaves it back to LaMarcus Graham. Graham works it over left side, now back up top, looking for some help, and he finds Lazinski. Lazinski, a give and go to McManus. McManus loses as he drives in the paint, but getting it back was LaMarcus Graham. Inside to McManus, spins to the basket, misses a shot, and the ball goes out of bounds.
And it's going to be Norseman ball just to the left of their basket. 5:37 left to go first quarter. The Norsemen 5 and the Pirates of Pewamo-Westphalia 3. John?
The winner will play Wednesday night against Calvin Christian, Granville Calvin Christian.
The Squires.
Had an easy time with their opponent here tonight. Montebella. Pass over left side. This is Belmonte. Kicks it back up to Graham. Graham now, he's going to try a 3, and in and out. No, rebound. Belmonte pulls it down. Kicks it back over here to Lazinski. Pulls up, shoots, and no, that's McManus. I'm having trouble with you got Lazinski with 2 1s on his back, and then you see the one for McManus. Shot put up and hangs on the rim, misses for PW. A save, but McManus to Graham.
Nice hustle there by McManus.
Gets it back to Belmonte. Belmonte now up top.
Belmonte athletic for as thick as what he is,
Yep.
Dribbles so fluently.
4:43. North Muskegon up 5-3. Driving down is it's going to be a blocking foul on PW as Belmonte was driving to the basket.
That's number 2, I think. That's Pohl. Should be his first team first, not a shooting foul. The Norsemen will inbound just to the right of their basket. John Russell.
LaMarcus Graham on the trigger. Long trigger out to Gallo. Gallo has it up top, leaves it over for McManus. He's going to drive, puts it knocked away, but there's going to be a foul called.
I think that's going on number 4.
Yep, you're right.
Ben Smith.
Yep.
Crazy thing is we have 3 Smiths on this team.
3 Smiths and 2 Thielens, I guess, right?
Yep, and there was something else.
2 Eklunds.
2 Eklunds.
So brothers reign on this PW team. Trigger Graham into McManus, down to Gallo. Gallo kicks it back out to Lazinski. Triple, yeah! His second triple of the night. And it's now 8-3 North Muskegon with 4:26 left in the first.
You know what? That guy's got all the points, John. That kid's got all the points.
Over in the corner now, they kick it back up to Smith. Luke Smith now gets it up to Grady Eklund. Works it over to number 23, that's Treeweiler, Lane Treeweiler. And now PW is going to reset. Underneath now, this is Eklund going to the hole. That's Jamison Eklund. Count the basket, and he is fouled.
Wow, what a strong move at the elbow to the rim by Jamison Eklund. That was pure power right there.
Foul's going to be, it looks like number 30. That'd be Sam Gallo, his first team foul for the North.
The bucket was good, so Eklund trying to make this a three-point play.
Belmonte checks out, and checking in for North Muskegon is number 20. That is Ben Myers. Little delay while they had to get the net settled in the other end. This is Jamison Eklund, one of their key players, and he knocks that one down. 8-6 now, North Muskegon up by 2. Ben Myers gets it to McManus.
Little full-court press here, almost a turnover.
Lob pass to Graham, gets it to Gallo, tries the layup, misses a shot. Nice block there, back comes PW.
Great block that time by the Pirates.
Pass over right side to number 1, that's Luke Smith. Luke Smith now up to Treeweiler. Back up top to number 11, that's Eklund. That's Jamison Eklund, and he gets it to his brother, Grady.
Pirates coach wants another play set, and they're going to wait till they get into position.
Treeweiler has it, up top to Smith, over to Eklund.
Oh, missed a cutter coming through there, number 23, Treeweiler.
Jamison Eklund driving to the hole, shoots, misses, rebound, pulled down by McManus. Man, he was a man possessed there.
I tell you what, did he climb the ladder to go get that defensive rebound? Wow.
McManus spin moves, puts up the shot, misses, rebound tip, comes back to McManus. McManus drives, fadeaway jumper, and that one will not fall.
McManus, just a little bit cold here so far tonight. You got to find the open guy until your shot comes.
This is Grady Eklund, a triple try, in and out. No rebound by his brother Jamison. He misses, but there's going to be a foul called on number 20, Ben Myers of North Muskegon.
That'll be the first on him, second on the team. Jamison Eklund going to go to the line, shoot 2.
2:57 left first quarter, 8-6. North Muskegon on top, and Jamison Eklund at the free throw line. He can tie it here at the free throw line. Hits the first one. One of those kids that doesn't do very many things wrong.
No,
right?
I had already colored it. I watched him shoot his last one. I had already colored it in. Kid's got left-handed, shoots a very pretty free throw.
Yeah, knocked that one down. We're tied at 8.
Eklund now with 5.
Substitution coming in, number 15 for the Pirates. That will be Trevor Spitzley, a junior.
Yep, Jamison Eklund with 5 and Grady Eklund with 3. They got all their points, John.
This is Ben Myers, gets it
Nice
to
job.
Graham. Graham's going to drive, dishes off right side. Lazinski shoots, scores another triple, his third triple of the evening, and we're in the first quarter.
He's got all 11. Get him the ball. He's on fire.
11-8, 2:37 first quarter.
Pirates coach is screaming, got to be screaming. Will somebody guard him?
Jamison Eklund, he's got a 3. He ties it up at 11 with 2:27 left first quarter.
Wow, this might be the Lazinski and the Jamison Edwards show here for a while. Or Eklund, I'm sorry.
This is Ben Myers, works it over to Sam Gallo. Sam's going to drive in, dishes over right side to Lazinski. He's got all of North Muskegon's points. Now to Meyer, and he's going to set an offense. Meyer bounce pass to Gallo up top. Leaves it back for Meyer. Meyer bounces over to Graham. Graham finds Lazinski. Lazinski thinks about it. Kicks it to Meyer. He's going to drive in, knocked away by Treeweiler. Gets it back, and now it comes out to Lazinski.
And they're just going to reset. Coach Ripstra wants another offensive set.
Ben Myers, it's going to go off of McManus, I believe, so it'll be PW's ball right near midcourt. 11-11, 1:45 left here in this first quarter.
Yep. We have another net issue.
Regional semifinal action here. The winner will play Granville Calvin Christian Wednesday night, right back here, 7 p.m. If North Muskegon wins it, we'll be back here. Grady Eklund passes back to Smith, around the horn to Treeweiler. Treeweiler down to Jamison Eklund. One hand, shoots, misses, rebound. Rebound by PW. They miss it. That was number 15. That was Spitzley. And still, PW comes up with the ball, but then we have a foul call.
Yeah, we had a nice defensive block in there by Moat. Foul is going to go on Lazinski. It's going to be his first team third.
Yep, Carson Moat snuck in on us, another senior.
Yeah, Moat climbing the ladder, had a great defensive block.
Tied at 11. Shot by Jamison Eklund, misses, rebound tip. Saved by the other Eklund, but then we have a foul. As we have a tie, well.
Spitzley.
Yeah. Spitzley and who is that?
We got a Norseman Spitzley and a Norseman got tied up.
That might be Moat. No, it's not.
I don't think it's Moat.
It's not Moat. It's I can't see his number.
Player to be
sideways
named
here.
later.
Yeah.
Because he's completely sideways to us. We can't get a number.
And they get it in. It is Belmonte. Should have known by the build. Gets to Myers, up top to Moat, back to Meyer. Meyer now to McManus. McManus wheels it around left side. 1:08 left, gets it to Belmonte. Belmonte's going to bring it up top.
Good job by Belmonte. They did not have anything there. Here we go.
Carson Moat to Lazinski. He shoots, scores! 13 on the night for Lazinski. And how do we know that? Because that's what North Muskegon has, 13-11.
Yeah, I could almost erase every other name here, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Lazinski is filling it up already.
Smith tries to get it in, intercepted by Belmonte, and back comes North Muskegon.
Yep, a little bit of a loose ball, and Belmonte just rips it right away.
McManus drives in, nothing there, kicks it back over. Around up top to Belmonte with 35 seconds left.
Lazinski dimed to pass through the paint.
This is Belmonte driving right side, nothing there, kicks it back to McManus. McManus drives left side. He's boxed out, back up to Belmonte with 22. Belmonte's going to try a three. He'll miss. Rebound falls into the hands of number 10. That is Eklund, Grady Eklund. Gets it to his brother Jamison. A three for Jamison. It is not going to go in, and a ball tipped. And going to be white ball. It's going to be out of bounds, so it will be PW's ball, I guess, right?
I did not see Lazinski on the line. I thought he stayed inbounds
Right,
as he went out of bounds. The official right there, though, to make the call. This crew's done a great job here so far. Wow, quick quarter, 9.9 seconds left to go here in the first. This has been fast.
Jackson Lazinski 13, Pewamo-Westphalia 11. Trigger back to Jamison Eklund with 6 seconds. See if they play final. Drives in, strong, shoots, scores. We're tied at 13.
Moat went for the block.
And the first quarter comes to an end, and you can't get any closer. It is Pewamo 13, North Muskegon, thanks to a shooting night by Jackson Lazinski. All 13 points for North Muskegon, and we are tied at 13 apiece here in this at the end of the first quarter.
And Jamison Eklund has 10 here already for the Pirates from Pewamo-Westphalia.
So it's a shootout right now between Lazinski and Eklund, right?
Yes, sir.
Want to thank our many sponsors here this evening. One of them, Grieve Law, North Muskegon. They're a North Muskegon gang, so I want to tip the cap to them. Grieve Law offers affordable legal services for estate planning, probate, and trust administration, and Medicaid eligibility. They transparent and help with anytime you need some law help. Check them out. Grieve Law, located at 2320 Lake Avenue, North Muskegon. Phone number 231-571-0.
I sound fantastic, and you're doing okay.
Okay. I would expect nothing less.
Oh.
All right, so the second quarter getting underway. We are tied at 13. Pewamo-Westphalia, the Pirates with the ball. This is Eklund, Grady Eklund, to his brother Jamison. Leaves it for Smith. Luke Smith wheels it around right side. Over to Grady, down to Jamison, passes to Treeweiler. Treeweiler almost loses it, but gets in control. And he gets it back to Grady.
Fought through that double team, did he not?
He did. Grady Eklund up top, looks to his left, finds Treeweiler. Treeweiler is getting it back over to Eklund. The Eklund's playing catch. Treeweiler, high post right side, cutter underneath. Was Jamison Eklund, reverse scores, and PW has their first lead of the night, 15-13 with 7:22 left here in the second quarter.
Very nice patience here by the Pirates, get exactly what they wanted. Jamison Eklund posted up.
And a pass over left side. Belmonte! So somebody other than Lazinski has scored for North Muskegon. Belmonte knocks down a three, 16-15.
Left side left him alone, and he buries it.
And this is Treeweiler feeding down to Smith. Smith goes in the paint, dishes off to Grady Eklund. Grady with it to Smith in the right corner, brings it back up top to Grady. Grady right side gets it to Treeweiler. Treeweiler inside to Smith, underneath to Jamison Eklund off his knee. As he goes down, he passes it to Smith over to Grady Eklund.
Nice hustle by him as he was falling down.
Smith left alone for a three, cannot convert. Jamison kicks it back to his brother in the air, and his brother Grady knocks down a three. 18-16 now, PW, 6:28 left in the first half.
Second three of the evening for Grady.
This is number 14 with the ball, another freshman, Adam Dugner.
The do.
Gets it back over to Belmonte. Now to Lazinski back at midcourt to Dugner. Chuck Ripster getting a couple of subs ready to come in. This is Belmonte. Belmonte, high post right side, pick set by Graham. Dishes over to Lazinski. Pick set by Moat. Gets it back to Dugner. Adam Dugner with it. He's going to drive right side, switches hands, gets it to Lazinski. Triple. Nope, that one does not rim in, and a rebound by PW.
He is human. He
is.
missed.
Grady, that was Smith with the rebound. Grady Eklund has it for PW. 18-16. Pewamo leads with 5:38 left in the first half.
Norsemen want to get a stop here.
Triple by Grady Eklund, and it's going to hit the guide wire of the basket. So,
good call.
So it will be North Muskegon's ball.
Nice call. I thought we were going to go foul over the back by Ben Smith, but no, on the guide wire, my partner.
Yeah.
John Russell sees everything, doesn't miss a thing.
That one kind of happened in front of us. That's the one thing I can see is the guide wire. I got the guide wires called. This is Dugner now bringing the ball up court. North Muskegon trailing by 2.
We're used to everything being right in our line of vision, aren't we?
Right.
So, yeah, we can see through things now.
Driving is McManus, kicks it back to Dugner. Dugner's going to drive, lane opens up and scores! We're tied at 18. The freshman knocks it down. 5:11 left first half.
Tell you what, that's just icing on the cake when you get points from the freshman.
Smith, cross-court pass down in the corner to the other Smith. So we got two Smiths, got to watch it now. You got Race Thielen out there. He's a sophomore. Gets it back over right side to Race Thielen. Thielen back around the horn to Smith. Down in the corner, that is going to be Eklund. Up top to his brother Grady, and Grady knocks down another three. What's that, his second or third three?
That's his third three. He's got 9.
21-18, the Pirates with the lead.
This has been a fantastic game.
4:30 left here in the first half. This is Lazinski. Lazinski's going to drive, dishes off to Gallo. Gallo drives in the paint, spin move, goes up, and they're going to call him for a travel.
Good call.
Apparently he's not Michael Jordan, right?
No, Jordan, he might have even got another one on top of that. You know LeBron would. They would have given him 5.
Setting down now is Lazinski. Ben Myers back in for the Norse. 21-18, the Pirates lead the Norse. 4:17 left in this first half. Granville Calvin Christian won decisively against Montebello. They will play the winner of this matchup on Wednesday. This is Grady passing to his brother Jamison. Jamison in the paint, spin moves, puts it up strong, scores!
Wow, they got away with a foul too.
23-18 now, Pirates. Back comes Ben Meyer.
Gallo had almost took both of his arms down. He fought through that and gets it up and in.
Gallo up top, leaves it over for Dugner, gets it to McManus, shoots, scores! And that is going to be a triple, I do believe. Yes, 23-21.
McManus with his first points of the evening.
Pass over right side now. This is Reese Thielen. Gets it to Luke Smith. Luke Smith loses it. Gallo has it for North Muskegon. They can tie it.
Gallo has it. Nobody else is taking it away.
This is McManus, drives, dishes, corner. Dugner has it almost stripped away, but he keeps it and takes it back up top to set an offense.
Chuck wants something called, and now they're going to run it.
Gallo has it right wing. 3:09 left first half, up top to McManus. Over to Graham. He's going to let fly a three. Misses. Rebound tipped again, and PW has it.
You had 2 Pirates fighting over it.
Ben Smith gets it to Grady Eklund.
And a timeout
called by
timeout.
PW. So a 30-second timeout called by the Pirates. with 2:55 left in this first half. And we've got a nail-biter here. The Pirates 23 and the Norse 21.
Jamison Eklund was 16. Lazinski for North Muskegon. He's got 13 to lead both teams.
And for the second game in a row, it's not McManus that's doing the brunt of the scoring, although he did put in a 3. So that's a good sign.
Yes. Belmonte's got a 3. McManus has got a 3. Dugner's got 2. Lazinski with 13 points so far.
13 points and 3 threes, I believe, right?
Yes.
And leading the way for them is Jamison Eklund.
Yep. He's got 1 3, and the rest are free throws and field goals.
2:55 left first half, 23-21. Pirates with the ball and the lead. Smith with it, high post right side, cross court pass to Thielen. Thielen feeds Jamison Eklund, fadeaway jumper, free throw line, misses, rebound, falls into the hands of Dugner. Adam Dugner has it.
That's one of the few shots he's missed in the paint here so far tonight, John.
Dugner up top, right side to Belmonte. Belmonte directing traffic. He wants Gallo to move, maybe set a pick. Does get a pick from him. And now over left side, shot put up and missed by Meyer. That's Belmonte with the rebound, and the ball is blocked by Grady Eklund.
That was a nice block by Grady.
Grady has it in the front court. 2:18 left in the half. PW up by 2. This is Thielen over to Jamison, a triple, and he misses it. Rebound brought down by McManus, and they're going to call a foul on the Pirates.
Luke Smith, his first, team 4th. Yeah, good call. I mean, he was starting. There is no such over the back. There is really no such thing. But when you're using them as a step ladder, it quickly becomes a thing.
Lazinski comes back into the game as Dugner sets down. This is Belmonte at midcourt. He's not across the line. Now he is.
Jeez, talk about a push by Grady Eklund. Holy smokes!
This is a pass over.
I mean, like he moved Belmonte. That's what you got to do to how strong you got to be, but move Belmonte.
Pass underneath to Gallo, goes up strong, reverse scores. We're tied at 23, 144 left here in the first half.
So everybody's starting to get in the scoring action here now for the Norsemen. All 5 guys, they got 5 guys who have scored.
Smith down to Jamison Eklund, back up top to Grady Eklund.
Pirates only have 2 guys who have scored, and they're both brothers.
Thielen now back up top to Grady Eklund, almost back to midcourt. To his brother Jamison. Cutter underneath. Reese spins, fires, misses. Reese Thielen, and a rebound by McManus.
McManus climbing the ladder again, going to get a defensive rebound.
McManus drives left side, passes right side, up top to Belmonte, shoots, and no, that one will not fall. Rebound pulled down by Luke Smith.
And that hit the guide wire. Did you notice that?
Yeah, they didn't call it.
Well, that was a good-looking shot by Belmonte. Look at this.
Tied at 23, triple try by Grady, misses, rebound by his brother Jamison, goes up strong, and there's going to be a foul by Gallo, I believe.
Yes, and it's going to be the second on Gallo. I'll tell you what, Eklund came down there. Jamison Eklund, he came down awkward, and he had Gallo on his leg.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could have been bad.
But he's at the free throw line, and he has not missed from there. Tied at 23, and make it 24 now for the Pirates. I knew that was going to happen. For the Pirates of Pewamo-Westphalia. Smith is going to set down.
He got that one, right?
Yes, he did. He did. He's perfect.
I was looking down. He's at 17, going for 18 right here.
Man, mark it. Well, you can almost color those in, Cal.
Yeah, I did earlier.
25-23. Yeah, he's one of those guys. Note to self: don't foul him at crunch time. But he's going to be a guy that's going to have the ball too. So.
Yeah, try not to even let him touch the ball because he's going to hurt you when he does.
Right. Lazinski now up top, directing traffic. 35 seconds left. Passes over to Moat. Carson Moat fakes one way, goes the other, works it over to Lazinski. Lazinski pulls up, shoots, and scores. That will be a double inside the three-point arc. So now we're tied at 25 with 23 seconds left.
He's got 15.
15 of the 25. Here comes Grady Eklund with 15 seconds left. Very patient set here up top of the key.
Going for the last shot.
Passes over to, eventually back to Eklund. A triple, in and out, no. Rebound, pulled down by Moat.
And a foul.
Foul might be on Treeweiler.
Treeweiler? Okay, thank you. His first. The Pirates have they have 5 guys with 1 foul.
So
Only guy with 2 is Gallo.
25 apiece, down to 3 seconds. Here's Belmonte. He's going to heist it up, misses a shot, and the buzzer sounds, and we are tied at 25 apiece after 1/2 of play here at Kent City High School regional semifinal action between North Muskegon and Pewamo-Westphalia. While Cal figures out some of the stats there, I am going to talk about Scheid Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Over 35 years of experience, our technicians provide honest personal service for you and your family, business or home. They're located at 990 Industrial Park Drive, Whitehall, or give them a call, 231-894-9760. Hey, Cal. I'll give. Why don't you take her, Cal?
Oh, goodness.
Okay, hey, here we are. We're back at halftime. And as always, I get to interview Miss Cyan Fairfield. Let's start with Ferris State. How's it going? You're back getting ready to prepare for your fall season, but you're back in what, spring practice is what they call this?
Yeah, so we have spring practices. We have 15 hours a week as a team, like practice and lift. And then we have 4 like scrimmage tournament dates.
Okay. So we have other teams come in then, or just scrimmage yourselves?
No, we have like other teams. We have a home one this Sunday. It's like our alumni scrimmage, and then we have our reception like to celebrate last year, and we get our GLIAC rings. And then we go to Oakland in a couple weeks, and then Eastern after that, and then we go to a tournament in Dunes, Indiana.
Okay.
And there's like a bunch of like Valpo goes, GV, Lewis, Hope, Indiana, South Bend.
Okay.
So just a whole bunch of different teams.
Yeah, I got you. So you go to Ferris last year as a freshman, and hey, you had a great season. Tell us about your season up there.
Well, my freshman year, I was actually a backup setter, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
But just this past season as a sophomore, we finished in the Sweet 16.
Okay.
And same as my freshman year, we finished at the Sweet 16 both times. Yep. But we were super young, so we had a lot of room to grow, and we still do. We graduated 2 people, but they were like non-starters. Obviously, still huge like people on our team, but so we have all our starters back. So we're just looking forward to keep growing.
Now, I believe you did win the conference last year, correct?
Yes, we've won the past 8 years out of 9. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of a dynasty.
Yeah.
You know something about dynasty with your dad being Shane Fairfield and winning.
Yes. Exactly.
So now do you get rings in or pendants, or what do you get?
Yeah, so we get rings every time we win conference.
Okay.
So right now I have 2 conference rings, and then obviously I have my high school state championship one from soccer. So.
Gotcha, nice. Okay, let's swing back to high school. You're a multi-sport athlete for the Norsemen, and volleyball, basketball, and soccer, but you won the state championship in soccer.
Yes.
So let's talk about that for a minute, the excitement of that.
I don't forget about it ever. Like, these girls down here are starting their like soccer season. They had their first day of tryouts today, and I just like see their stories on Instagram and Snapchat, and I'm like, oh, I'd do anything to like get back to soccer in high school. But
yeah, but now if I know this, I don't know everything by no means, but a little bit about sports. So you will be able to play 4 years of volleyball at Ferris State.
Yes.
Then you'll have 1 year left of eligibility. Is that correct?
I think so.
And then you might be able to play soccer?
That's my dad. That's his dream right now. He's like, you might as well take that extra year, because I could like even transfer out of Ferris or take that extra. You get like 10 semesters or something, and I only use 7 with volleyball.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I could use those extra 3 with soccer if I wanted to, because our women's soccer team at Ferris finished in the Final 4 last year.
Yeah.
So they're a super good program too.
Yeah. You see me nodding like your father.
Yeah.
Go get that extra. You never know, because you could get a ring there too.
Right, exactly.
So now you were a incredible keeper, otherwise AKA goalie. My generation, it's a goalie. Your generation, it's the keeper. What are some of the pressures of being the keeper? Other than, I know, don't let the other team score.
No, yeah. That's like one of my favorite things about like being a goalie is kind of like you're the last chance. Like, can you stop it? Can you put your team first? Can you like put your body on the line? Like, my sophomore year I had a wicked black eye because I was like, you know what, I'm not letting them score, and that was like a knee to the face. But that's just kind of my mentality, is like, this is my goal, my box. I'm not letting anyone have it. So
did that happen right before prom, the black eye? I was at that game, I think, when you got the black eye.
Yeah, it was our regional championship game, and I got that black eye.
Was that at Comstock Park?
No, that one was at WMC. like the old WMC field.
Yeah, okay.
But it was regional finals. They hosted regionals. So.
Yeah, so it's worth a black eye.
Yeah, I
Plus-
did have the black eye at Comstock Park the next game.
Okay, maybe that's where I'm getting that
Yeah.
at then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. So conference championship, collegiate conference championship, or state championship at the high school level.
Yes.
Which one's? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I honestly would say I think like the state championship, just like since I played with those girls my whole life, like it just meant so much. But
Yeah.
also like the competition at the collegiate level, even in like the GLIAC, is just like something I'd never seen before. So it's just like it kind of feels like it's more like deserving almost, because like obviously in like soccer, I spent my whole life playing soccer, but
Yeah.
in like college volleyball, it's like I'm there 6 in the morning to 9 o'clock in the morning, then I go back from 1 to 2 for a skill, and then we have open gym 6 to 8. So it's like so much of like your time and energy into that sport. So just to like win that like with your team is just like one of the best feelings. So
What's the emphasis on lifting at the collegiate level?
like you mean like what do we do a lot?
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
thing?
do you do a lot of lifting? Do you lift a lot? Yeah.
Like we are probably like our volleyball team is like some of the strongest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
But we've got like 500-pound deadlifters, 300-pound squatters. Like it's crazy. But yeah, we do a ton of like lifting. We do upper body on Mondays and Thursdays, and then lower body Tuesdays, Fridays, and then Wednesdays are off. But we do like conditioning with Tia, like at volleyball practice.
Okay.
And then, but yeah, we do a ton of like heavy lifting. We don't like to like cheat reps, you know,
Yeah.
like you're going hard, you go to failure kind of thing.
Yep.
And
Okay.
then we do like explosive work, jumping, vertec, all that kind of stuff.
All right, what's your squat right now?
I honestly, I don't know. I just put weight on there and then I do it. But only when we record, I actually know.
Gotcha.
But no,
Your dad's not chirping at you, wanting to
No.
know all the numbers?
no, yeah, I seriously have no idea.
Okay. I
But-
could see knowing your dad as well as what I do. I can
No,
see him
yeah.
go, okay, what did you rep today? I mean,
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards, the lineage of it all.
Right.
Yeah. So here's a question. How did Cody Leverance not talk you into playing tennis
Oh,
and just
goodness.
play on game days or on Saturdays? Because you are extremely athletic.
Yeah.
So didn't Cody ever make a run and say, we'll just come and let you play in the games?
No, I wish he did. Tennis seems so fun.
Yeah.
Like, if I could like choose to play any sport, like of the ones I did play, I'd probably play tennis.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. And you probably would have excelled at it.
I
So-
would
Yeah.
definitely be competitive. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. So back as a hitter this year?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Middle
was,
or outside?
Middle hitter last year.
Okay.
So and then
Wow.
I'm back at that again this year.
What's your vertical?
Right now I'm jumping like 24.5 inches like off the ground. So
Wow.
yeah. But when I went into Ferris, it was like 19.6. Like that just
Wow.
proves how much we lift and
Yeah.
how much like you it's such like a different work ethic up at
Yep.
at school. So it's
Okay.
Crazy.
Let me see what else I can ask you. All right, here we go. We're gonna flip sides. Now you're the coach.
Right.
And you're coaching this game. Tied
Okay.
up at 25 apiece.
Yep.
Lazinski's got, what do I got, man? He's got 15, the freshman with 15 of the 25. And Jamison Eklund with 18 of the 25. How are you going to stop Jamison Eklund? What are you going to do to stop him in the second half?
Which number is he?
11. The
11?
big kid that's pretty good in the post.
Oh, I think just don't just deny him the ball. Like right now he's getting the ball too much down there. You gotta deny it more and then just be strong, you know?
Yeah, he is strong.
Just gotta be stronger than that
Yeah.
kid.
Good call, because I said they can't let him keep catching. I said it earlier. They can't let him keep catching the ball in the post because
Exactly.
he's hurting them.
Yeah.
I mean, Moat can't. Moat's strong, and Moat he's giving Moat all that he wants.
Yeah, but that's why you just gotta deny it and then defend if he does catch it.
Gotcha. Lazinski, 15 points. The freshman, 15 points.
Yeah.
What a great outing for him.
Yeah, he's playing. He's hot tonight. You know, that's good for us. We gotta keep giving him the ball, but also like ball movement to get him open.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep, pass,
Yes.
cut.
Pass.
Yep, got you like that. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been great interviewing you again. I always look forward to that, especially in the districts or regionals.
Right.
So I send you the message, hey, you're going to be here.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
know.
of course I am.
Yeah, heck, I figured you would be. And thank you for your time.
Yes,
Great to
of
see you.
course. You too.
And, yeah, we'll see you down the road.
All
So
right.
great job as always.
Thank
You know
you.
what? You're becoming very good at this. You're going to replace me pretty quickly because he would much rather work with you than work with
Oh,
me.
whatever. You're great. You're great.
All right. Thanks, girl. See you
Yep,
later.
thank you.
Yep.
See you later.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, here we go. The Cyan Fairfield knocking it out of the park again. Wow. That is an impressive young woman.
I'll have to take your word for it. I couldn't hear any of it.
I know, that's the thing. It's just, yeah.
She's fun to look at, though. Good looking girl.
And, you know, beautiful and extremely bright.
Yep, there you go. So at least there was one bright person in that conversation. Is that what you're saying, Ken?
Yep, bingo, her.
Okay.
Wasn't me.
All right, second half. It's been the Jackson Luzinski show for North Muskegon, 15 points, and the Jamison Eklund show for PW, scoring 18 points, Cal.
And, yeah, two-man show here so far. I think the key to this one is who else is going to get involved offensively.
Luzinski now, hook pass back to Graham. Graham puts up the shot. Oh, in and out. No. Rebound is out of bounds. It was Jamison tried to save it, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, his foot was on the end line. Nice call by the official.
25 apiece, 7:43 left in this. You got a fan club there.
I got a fan club, yes.
Yeah. Lucky you, right?
They were all looking when Cyan was up here.
Well, yeah. That would figure. Trigger into McManus. McManus picks set by Gallo. Drives right side, spins, fires, and scores. There you go.
Was that with the left hand?
It was. 27-25, North Muskegon retakes the lead.
That was pretty. A little spin move in the paint with the left hand for the finish.
This is Smith, high post right side, back up top to Grady. Eklund over to Pohl. Pohl to Eklund, back to Pohl. Pohl working left wing, 7:19 third quarter, 27-25 North Muskegon. Pass, a give and go back to number 4. That is Ben Smith, the senior, reverses and scores. We're tied at 27. Great pass there from Jamison Eklund.
He's the first one not named Eklund to score tonight.
Here comes Jackson Luzinski to McManus. McManus give and go, pick set, pick and roll, passes to Gallo over to Graham, up to Belmonte. He puts up the shot, misses, and Jamison Eklund cleans the glass.
I wonder if that got tipped a little bit, because I kind of missed everything.
This is a pass over left side. This is Pohl with it. Pulls it back out to Eklund. That would be Grady Eklund. 27 apiece, 6:40 left third quarter. Winner will face off against Gradville Calvin Christian on Wednesday. Three-pointer by Smith, misses, rebound, comes out to McManus. McManus for North Muskegon.
Go ahead.
Going to drive. He's going to put up a three, and misses that one. Rebound comes out to Grady.
Boy,
Eklund.
North Muskegon turned and ran back. That might have been offensive opportunity there for a rebound.
Ball knocked away by North Muskegon. Grady gets it again, and we're going to have a foul call.
Foul down low. I don't have a number.
There was like 2 or 3 players.
Something with a 0, I thought. Oh, that's Gallo. That's his third.
Wow, number 3, and he's going to have to leave with 3 fouls, and Carson Moat comes in.
No points on the evening so far for Moat.
And pass over to Smith. Smith back up to Grady Eklund. 27 apiece coming up on 6 minutes left third quarter. Regional semifinal action from Kent City. John Russell, Cal Van Single here on CatchMark SportsNet. Up top, around the horn to Smith. Luke Smith with it, holds it. Cross-court pass over to Cash Pohl. Pohl back up top, around the horn. Down to Jamison Eklund. A triple from the corner, misses. Rebound fall for coming away with us, McManus.
Nice. Here we go on the move.
McManus now bounce pass over to Belmonte. Belmonte goes in strong, dishes back to Graham, and he finishes off. Count the basket. He's fouled. An opportunity for a three-point play with the Norse up 29-27. 5:41 left here in the third quarter.
It all starts with the great defensive rebound. Who was that on Gallo? No, that was Moat, wasn't it?
It was McManus.
McManus, thank you. McManus starts it with a great defensive rebound, sprints to the other end, sees Belmonte wide open on the right side. Belmonte drives, no look, pass to Graham. Could be a three-point play.
And it is. He knocks down the free throw, 30-27. North Muskegon up by 3.
All 5 starters now have scored for the Norsemen.
Man-to-man press. And a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Luzinski.
Yep, it is on Luzinski. That will be his second.
So on the trigger in the front court will be Cash Pohl, the junior. Luzinski going to set down. It looks like Dugner, Adam Dugner checks back in for him.
The Doog.
Long trigger back to Grady Eklund. Over to Pohl. Pohl to Eklund. Eklund now over to Smith. Smith brings it back to Grady. Grady just a sophomore, but he runs that offense, doesn't he?
He does. Does a nice job out there.
Gets it to Pohl. Pohl brings it back up top, being watched by Belmonte. Pass over right side to Grady. Grady give and go to his brother Jamison. Fade away, shoot, scores. It is now 30-29. 1 point lead for North Muskegon, 5:05 left.
Jamison Grady with 20.
Pass over right side to Dugner. Dugner in the corner to Belmonte. Belmonte, pick set by Moat.
Chuck Ripstra is just coaching away out there.
He is. 3 district titles in a row for North Muskegon. Oh, going to the hold strong was Dugner. The freshman lays it up and in, 32-29.
Dugner's got 4 critical points here for the Norse.
Pass to Smith, cross court, pass to Pohl. Oh, he goes up high for it, saves it. Up to Grady.
Nice job of climbing the ladder to bring that down, wasn't it?
Yes, works it to Smith, back over to Eklund. That would be Grady Eklund. Leaves it for Pohl, left side, 4:24 left underneath. Tried to get a pass down and is stolen away by McManus.
McManus doing a nice job jumping in the passing lane, leading the break again.
McManus switching hands on the dribble, corner. Belmonte shoots, 3, misses. Rebound falls in the hands of Jamison Eklund.
Belmonte's always at the rim, it seems like. They just don't always go in.
Jamison Eklund drives strong, scores, count it. He's fouled, chance for a 3-point play.
I think that is on Graham.
I think you're right. A little slow to put it up there, but I do believe it'll be on him. They do. It's his first, 3rd team foul. And now Jamison Eklund can tie the score, and he's been perfect from the line.
Gallo with 3, Lazinski with 2, and Graham with 1, Myers with 1 on fouls.
And Jamison knocks that one down. We're tied at 32. 4:03 left here, 3rd quarter.
This kid can't. There's nothing he can't do.
This is Meyer, cross court. Oh, led his man McManus a little too far and goes out of bounds. And now PW will have the ball in the backcourt. Timeout called by Chuck Ripstra of the North Muskegon Norsemen. 3:54 left here in this 3rd quarter, and you can't get any closer, Calvin. It is 32 apiece.
Jamison Eklund with 23 points so far in this contest. Lazinski still by far leading all scorers here with 15. He has yet to score, though, in the second half. The Pirates of PW doing a nice job of they weren't guarding him very closely in the first half, but they know who he is now. He definitely has their attention.
I see Les Gall is here. He said hi to us.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He stop up and see you?
No, he's sitting somewhere across from us. I haven't laid an eyeball on him, but he texted you. Said, I would have thought he'd have been watching the Shelby game. But he said, hey, he had to come over. He said to Carrot Country, but actually this is Apple Country.
This is Apple Country.
He drove right through Carrot Country, though.
Yeah.
Pass over right side to Grady Eklund. Eklund now up top. We're tied at 32. Shot put up by Smith. No.
He was fouled.
So he's going to get 3 free throws.
And that 14, that's Dugner.
His first 4th team foul. And now Luke Smith will get a chance at 3 free throws.
He has not scored on the evening. So these are biggies.
Makes that one. 33-32, Pirates take the lead.
He shoots the other 2 like that, he'll hit all 3.
Right.
That was pretty. That was pretty.
Wow, these guys are drilled in the fundamentals, aren't they?
I bet you that's why they're playing in regional.
Yep. 2 for 2. He's trying to make it 3 for 3. And he does. 35-32. 3:36 left here in the 3rd.
They have hit a whole bunch of free throws, and I'm going to tell you in a minute.
This is McManus, man-to-man press. Gets it up to Graham in the front court.
They're 9 for 9 from the free throw line.
Wow. Most of those was Jamison Eklund. Pass over the corner to McManus. He's watched by Jamison. Nice move inside. Little head fake, puts it up and scores. Troy McManus over Jamison Eklund. And it's now 35-34, North Muskegon trailing by 1.
McManus goes into Eklund, backs up so he can't get it blocked, and buries it from 2 feet away on the left side. Smart play.
Smith high post right side down to Jamison Eklund. Jamison at the free throw line. He's going to drive against Moat. Kicks it back over in the corner to Pohl. Shoots a 3 and scores a 3 by Cash Pohl. 38-34, lead to 4 now for the Pirates.
First bucket of the evening for Pohl. Full court press again.
2:45 left here, third quarter. This is Boyer dribbling through traffic, gets it over right side now to Moat. Moat fires it back over to Dugner. Dugner's going to drive, puts it up. No, nice finger roll, scores!
No call, but a beautiful finish from the end line.
By the freshman, 38-36, 2:27 left.
He's not playing like no freshman.
No, he's not. Grady Eklund with it up top, gets it over to Smith. Smith high post right side, being watched by Dugner. Now he gets it up to Grady. Grady Eklund looks to his left to Pohl. Pohl to Grady, 2:13 left. Pirates up by 2. Third quarter. This is Eklund over to Smith, down to Jamison Eklund in the right corner. Jamison Eklund, the cutter underneath was his brother, and off his fingertips out of bounds. I think his brother wants a foul on Moat, but will not get it.
Not going to get it. Belmonte checking back in.
2 minutes exactly left here in the third quarter. 38-36, Pirates with the lead against the Norse. Winner will play Granville Calvin Christian Wednesday night right back here at Kent City at 7 p.m. in the regional final. Dugner with it, high post left side. Going to drive, dishes back over here to Belmonte. Belmonte in the left corner. Going to drive a little bit up to the free throw line. Belmonte and Jamison Eklund going at it. Back over to Jackson Lazinski. Up to Dugner. 1:35 and counting. Dugner, give and go to Moat. Moat puts up the shot, misses the shot, but he's going to draw the foul, and Moat will go to the free throw line.
I think that's going to be on Jamison Eklund. If it is, that's his first. Yeah.
It is. Second team foul.
So Moat's going to the line, you said?
Carson Moat, yeah.
He has not scored yet tonight. He's played well. You know what? This is only the second free throw for North Muskegon so far.
And Moat knocks that one down, the senior. A 1-point game now, 38-37. Pirates up by 1, 1:31 left here in the third.
Well, the Pirates have shot 9 free throws so far. This will be the third here by the Norsemen in North Muskegon.
And Moat, no, that one will not fall. Hit every part of the rim, and back comes PW.
But I tell you what, look at McManus hustle down. My goodness.
Grady Eklund now with it. Drives right side, leaves it for Pohl. Pohl right side being watched closely by Dugner. Up top to Grady. Over in the corner to Smith. Luke Smith triple, misses. Rebound tipped, and it comes away to Dugner.
I tell you what,
Go ahead. Yep. Gets it back to McManus. He's going to try a three. Nope, misses. Rebound. Moat pushes it back to Belmonte.
Nice job by Moat, because there was no way he was going to get it, and he just passed it way back behind the arc.
Lazinski drives around, dishes in the corner to Moat. Moat's going to shoot, score. Let's see.
Got to be a travel.
It looks like it, so he'll wipe off the basket, and it will be a travel against North Muskegon. So it stays with 50 seconds left. 38-37, Pirates with the lead.
This has been a classic. This is a CatchMark classic we got going on here.
Instant classic, right?
Instant classic.
Man-to-man press. McManus watching Grady Eklund over to his brother Jamison. Back to Grady. He's still not across the line. Now he is with 40 seconds left.
McManus almost had a tip on that to stop for a steal.
Pohl kicks it to Smith. Over in the corner to Jamison. Eklund shoots and misses. Rebound. Belmonte battling against Grady.
Belmonte wants a foul for pushing the back. They don't get it, but they're still going to have the ball.
Yep, North Muskegon will have it 90 feet away. 31 seconds left. The Pirates up 38-37.
Yeah, they moved Belmonte right out of there when he was in the air.
Winner will play Granville Calvin Christian right back here Wednesday night. If North Muskegon wins, we'll be back here. Sorry about the count.
I'm sorry. Jamison Eklund sits down to get an extended breather here for a minute.
This is Dugner now, bringing the ball up. Pick set by Belmonte, and Dugner passes over here right side. That's to McManus with 17 seconds left. McManus, and we have a foul called on it's going to be on PW. It might be on number 2. That would be Cash Pohl.
It is Pohl.
And so now, Coach Snyder, Dominic Snyder, is going to have to bring the cavalry in for him. That will be Reese Thielen, the sophomore. So you're down to 15 seconds left. North Muskegon trailing by 1, the ball in the front court.
Yeah, plenty of time, just be patient.
Belmonte on the trigger, long trigger in the back court, back to Dugner.
Nice job by Belmonte there.
Dugner drives, dishes back to Moat. Moat tries a three, misses, rebound tipped. This is Lazinski has it. Oh, then he loses it. Going to go out of bounds.
How about the little freshman in there with the big guys battling and goes and gets that defensive rebound but just loses a handle on it.
Right. So now the Pirates will have the ball 90 feet away, 2.9 seconds left, third quarter. They have a 1-point lead, 38-37. Trigger into Grady. Grady Eklund with it, half court, heave off the backboard, no, but 3 quarters are in the books. Don't go away, anybody. We have a barn burner here. The Pirates of Pewamo-Westphalia lead the Norse by the score of 38-37. John Russell and Cal Van Single.
Oh, let me see here. Once again, Lazinski with 15. McManus with, he's got 7. Dugner's got 6. For Pewamo-Westphalia, Jamison Eklund, he's got 23. Luke Smith has got 3 in the 3 free throws. Ben Smith, 2. Pole, 3. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Gallo's got 2. Gallo should probably come back in here now to start this fourth quarter with the 3 fouls. Belmonte, 3. McManus, he's got 7.
And then Lazinski started this game with the first 13 points.
Yeah.
In fact, we kind of joked about it. It wasn't really a joke. It was the honest to goodness truth. It was Jackson Lipinski, 13 at one time, and Pewamo-Westphalia, I don't know, probably 10 or 9, something like that. It was the Jackson Lipinski and Jamison Eklund show.
Yeah, it was.
But
Eklund's still putting on a show.
He is.
He is dominating performance here tonight.
Lazinski has caught the attention of the Pirates, so his shots aren't coming quite so open anymore.
No. They now know who the freshman is, do they not?
Right. Actually, he's a junior, but it's
Oh,
good
I'm
thought.
sorry, junior. I was
Yep.
thinking of the other one.
The other freshman,
Yeah.
freshman out there is Dugner, who's having a heck of a game, you know?
Yep. That's where I got confused.
This
Easy
is
for me to do, to get confused.
Eklund over to Smith. Back up to Eklund, and a foul away from the ball.
Yes.
Boy, Eklund, Jamison Eklund, the way he's reacting, it's on him. Let's see.
No, it's not. You know what? It's going to be on Gallo.
Wow.
Yep.
He just came out. Now he's got 4 fouls, and he's going to have to leave as Carson Moat comes in.
Gallo and Eklund were battling there, and Gallo got caught with a push or something.
Wow. Boy, Gallo's a guy you'd like to have out there,
Yeah.
but not with 4 fouls.
So he's probably done here for the next, 4 minutes probably?
Or unless things get out of hand.
Or unless you see, they don't want it to
Right.
get out of hand.
Smith over to Grady. Grady Eklund with it just underway. 1-point lead for PW. They have it. This is Pohl getting it back to Grady Eklund. To Smith, right wing. To Grady up top. Back to Smith. Down in the corner, throws it away. And North Muskegon catches a break there.
I don't know if he thought Ben Smith was going to break to the corner or what he thought, but
It didn't work.
no.
So now North Muskegon with an opportunity to take the lead. 7 minutes left here, fourth quarter. Belmonte, pick set by Moat. Oh,
Block.
Belmonte.
Oh, a charge.
Offensive foul called on Belmonte.
Nice job by the Pirates there, helping him up. Good sportsmanship. That's the first on Belmonte. One thing about him, Belmonte turns the corner and goes.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't have to take a lot of contact. He's so strong that he
Right.
just sends guys flying.
Belmonte will set down now. So now PW with the ball. This is Lazinski across the line to Smith. Smith up to Lazinski, over to Pohl. Pohl with it left side. Shot put up by Eklund. That's Jamison Eklund, and he scores.
25 now.
40-37. Pass over right side now. Up top to Moat. Moat over to McManus. McManus down in the corner to Graham. Graham directing traffic. He's going to drive in the paint. Rocker step in. Misses a shot. Rebound by Jamison Eklund.
Nice job, though, to use the backboard just a little bit too hard.
6:13 left in this one. 40-37. PW with the lead and the ball.
And the Norse need a stop.
Pohl with it. High post left side. And a timeout called by Coach Schneider
Full timeout.
of Pewamo-Westphalia. 40-37 is the score. 6:05 left here in this fourth quarter. John Russell, Cal Van Single, CatchMark SportsNet. As we will have this game for you. Possibly North Muskegon can come back here and win this one. We'll be back here Wednesday for their game with Granville Calvin Christian, who defeated Montebello. And then tomorrow night we have the girls quarterfinal. Buchanan taking on Hart over at Bangor. And we have a busy weekend. We certainly wouldn't mind it being a little bit busier.
That is correct. Yeah, we don't mind working Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That's right.
We don't mind that at all.
Great basketball here tonight, Calvin. Your thoughts just in general?
It's been a close game the whole way. I think the biggest lead's been 3.
Right.
I don't think it's ever got to 5, has it?
I don't think so.
No, I think it's been maybe 3 or 4 one time by the Pirates. The Norseman has had the lead numerous times. It's always usually been 1 or 2 points. So, a 5 or 7 point lead in this game is huge.
It really is.
If someone can get that.
Right. All right, the Pirates have the ball and the lead. 3-point lead with 6 minutes left. Boy, this is a big defensive set here for North Muskegon. Pass over right side to Eklund. Drives in, gives it off to Smith underneath. The shot put up, missed, knocked away, and the second shot put up. That's Moat battling, and Moat knocks it away to Dugner.
Moat had a backhanded block. I've never seen that.
Down to McManus, over to Moat. Corner shoots. Oh, that's going to be a little bit short. McManus has it for North Muskegon. To Graham underneath the basket, scores. There you go. 40-39 with 5:35 left.
The Pirates completely lost track of Graham. He stood right by the basket. Beautiful pass to get it to him, too, I believe, by Moat.
All by his lonesome. Pass up top, Eklund. This is Grady Eklund over to Pohl. Pohl watched by Lazinski. Up top to Grady. Back over to Pohl with 5:16 left and PW up by 1. Smith high post right side down in the corner to Ben Smith, and it's stolen away by McManus. McManus playing some tight defense here, stays in control of his dribble. What a fantastic play. Up Trey, and he misses. Oh, that would have been beautiful, huh?
Yeah, but you don't need it then.
Right. Shot missed.
He didn't have a lot of guys there to rebound. Yeah, it would have been just incredible if it would have went. Here we go, the foul.
Stole by Dugner.
Oh, and a timeout?
Oh, a timeout. Whoa, I don't know how. Wow. That was a
loose
timeout.
ball?
Yeah, that was a. There was no possession by PW, but yet they got awarded a timeout. So
how do you get a timeout on a loose ball?
I don't know.
So the Pirates had it. It got popped up loose.
Right.
The North Muskegon come out of there. The only thing I can be thinking of
is just
is the Pirates coach seeing the defensive pressure coming.
Right.
And that by the time he yells, the official blows the whistle.
Right.
That's the only thing I can think, because that was a loose ball.
4:48 left here in this, in regulation. 40-39, Pirates with the lead here in the fourth quarter. We're getting our up-downs in, Calvin.
We're getting what?
Our up-downs in.
Yes, we are.
Got a North Muskegon student section in front of us. Pass over right side. Back over to Grady. Grady to his brother Jamison. Jamison spins, one-hand hook, misses. Rebound, fought for, and North Muskegon comes away with it.
McManus with another defensive rebound.
McManus.
He has been huge on the boards.
Oh, I'll tell you what. For a guy that leads them in offense, usually he's been a defensive gem tonight.
Yes.
You've got Gallo out there with the 4 fouls. He gets it over to Belmonte. Back to Graham, and Graham's going to bring it back up top. 4:10 left, Pirates up by 1. Passes over to Belmonte, right wing, left for a 3, scores! Left him alone, and he took advantage of it. 42-40, North Muskegon has the lead with 4 minutes left.
Second 3 of the evening, and it's a big one for Belmonte.
Ben Smith, cutter underneath was Jamison Eklund, and he tried one more pass down to the other Smith brother, and it goes out of bounds. Maybe one pass too many there.
Well, but you got to love being unselfish.
Yep.
You got to love the unselfish basketball. Here comes that press.
And here comes McManus over to Belmonte. Belmonte trying to get it across the line. Back to McManus. McManus, and they're going to say a 10-second call. Boy, that was a quick 10 seconds, wasn't it? It's going to be a turnover to PW. I knew they were getting close, but
I thought they would give it to him because they were coming across that line. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm with you. I thought it was close, but they were advancing. They weren't tied up.
This is Grady, so some tough defense here by the Pirates. This is Pohl with it, give and go to Jamison. Jamison's going to muscle up, and on Gallo, shoots and scores.
Wow, 27 points for him. You get him the ball in the paint, and it's almost 2 every time.
42 apiece with 3:20 left. This is Belmonte. Gets it to McManus. McManus right side, pick set by Gallo. Gallo over to Jackson Lazinski. Oh, for one of his threes now.
Yeah, really.
Gets it back to McManus. Down over to Lazinski, cross court to Belmonte. Belmonte wants Gallo to set a pick for him.
He wanted to pick the other way.
Yeah, he did. Oh, Belmonte clears him out, no call. Over to Graham, shoots corner, no, misses, rebound, tipped again. This is Gallo fighting for it. Gallo gets in a
We're gonna get timeout.
Yep, timeout called by Ripstra. Great work there by Gallo. He actually saved it and got it out to his teammate, but Chuck Ripstra was trying to save the moment there, so he called a timeout.
Gallo got it, and he says it's mine, and no Norsemen or no Pirates were taking it away.
42-42, regional semifinal action. Hope you have your heart pills, folks. This has been a dandy.
It's been an outstanding contest.
Winner will play Granville Calvin Christian Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. If the Norsemen advance, we will be back here for that one. Tomorrow night, we'll be on the girls' side of things. Quarterfinal action, as Hart will take on Buchanan.
We'll be going to Bangor.
Bangor.
I don't think that might be one of the few schools we have never gone to.
I think so. I had to figure out where that was, down by Kalamazoo. I know there's a Bangor in Maine. I was hoping it wasn't that. Trigger into Gallo, back out to McManus, over to Graham. North Muskegon, we're tied at 42 with 2:41 left.
Just be patient.
Lazinski has a high post left side. He's going to drive and boxed in there. Back to Belmonte. Belmonte now resets. Belmonte with the ball, 2:28 left. Gets it over to McManus. McManus being watched over there.
Great ball. That kid can dribble.
Underneath the Gallo. Gallo kicks it out to Belmonte. Belmonte at the free throw line leaves it for Lazinski. Lazinski right side, pick set by Gallo. Gallo gets the ball back on the floor, and another timeout called by Ripstra. He wants a full timeout.
No, he called a timeout.
He did.
Yeah, he called the timeout.
Yeah.
Good.
The other official, I don't think saw that. Now the one official that was closest to Ripstra is explaining to him that Ripstra called the timeout.
Yep. Yeah, full timeout. He did. I heard the whistle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Plus, you could see Ripstra was
you could see him signaling
body
timeout.
language, the international sign for timeout, right?
Jumping up and down 3 feet in the air, screaming timeout.
42-42, 2:12 left in this one. And Cal, do a little bit of coaching here. This has been a wild one. Let's take it for both perspectives. How about this PW team? What do you look for them down here in the home stretch?
Well, one thing, when you get it back on offense, I know who's touching the ball.
Yeah.
It's got to be Jamison.
Right.
But, hey, here we go. So the Norsemen has 16 fouls, so one more. The Pirates are going to shoot 1 and 1. The Pirates have 3 team fouls, so the Norsemen aren't going to shoot for a little bit. Back to your original question, kind of.
Right.
Be smart with the basketball.
Right.
Don't force anything. Don't do anything that you're really not capable of doing.
Right.
You know.
And if at all possible for North Muskegon, you know you're probably going to have to foul. Boy, if it couldn't be Jamison, that would be a bonus for you.
Oh, yeah. And you don't want to be Luke Smith because that kid's hit 3 in a row.
I know. Pick your poison, kind of.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, North Muskegon runs good offenses. They are going to get good looks. It's just going to be who's going to pull the trigger.
Sure. Remember Chuck Ripstra saying we have to keep the score in the 40s, and they're at 42 right now.
And he's done that.
This is Lazinski. He's going to drive, rocker, step in, shoots, and scores! 44-42, North Muskegon with 2 minutes left.
First bucket of the second half for him, 17. John Russell, take it away.
This is Grady Eklund across the line. Patient set, gets it to his brother Jamison. Down to Pohl. Cash Pohl brings it back up top. Over to Eklund. That would be underneath the Jamison. Eklund puts up the shot, scores, count it, and he's fouled. And we're going to get a chance at a 3-point play.
We had a little extracurricular activity out there, too, afterwards.
Yeah, between McManus and Jamison.
Yeah, that's
that's going to be on Gallo. So Gallo's gone. He fouls out the senior, hoping that this isn't his last game. He's got to root for his teammates right now to keep his career alive.
So they're giving the bucket to Jamison Eklund, right?
Yes. Jamison Eklund, he's got a chance for a 3-point play here. We're tied at 44 with 143 left. And would you expect anything else? He knocks that one down.
Point number 30 for him.
Yeah.
30 of the 45.
Here comes Belmonte. PW up by 1 to Graham. Gets it back to Belmonte. Belmonte thinks about it. Bounce pass over to Moat. Carson Moat to Lazinski. Jackson Lazinski with it. Between his legs, drives right side, kicks it back to Moat. Over to Graham. Graham's going to drive, nothing there, kicks it back out to Belmonte with 1:19 left.
They drive in, and if they don't get a layup, they kick it back out.
Moat with it, high post right side to Belmonte in the right wing. Going to bring it back up top to Graham. LaMarcus with it. LaMarcus pulls it back, gets it over to Lazinski. Lazinski up top, gets it back to Graham, down to 1:03. Graham back to Lazinski. Lazinski pulls it back, gets it back to Graham. Graham in the corner is going to drive baseline, and a foul going to be called on
number 10.
Yeah, that's going to be on Grady.
Well, yeah, he knocked him right out of bounds. Wait a minute. Oh, he stepped on. He must have stepped on the end line.
Wow, there was no foul call, huh? Oh man, Ripstra does not believe that. All right, so no foul.
Graham hit the deck.
And PW has the ball.
Foul's going to be on Graham. That'll be a second. 1-1 here now.
Yeah. Wow.
So Graham came up the end line. He got fouled. He got run into. He hit the deck. We thought it was going to be a foul. They're saying he must have maybe dribbled out of bounds before that.
Yes, so. All right, well, it puts Grady Eklund at the free throw line. Well, we know his brother can shoot.
Grady's got 9 points, all in the first half. He has yet to shoot a free throw.
Pirates already up by 1. Misses that one. Rebound tip. Comes out to McManus.
So it worked that time. You know, the foul.
Yeah. Gets it to Belmonte. 46 seconds left. North Muskegon trailing by 1. Pass underneath to Jackson. Jackson gets it back up top to Graham. Graham looking to his left to McManus with 36 seconds left. McManus brings it up top. Pick set by LaMarcus Graham. Gets it back over to timeout called by Ripstra. Woo!
North Muskegon is fundamentally sound on an offensive set, are they not? They just do not turn the ball over.
And likewise for PW. I mean, you got two fundamentally drilled teams here, Cal.
And that's why they're in the regional, John.
28 seconds left. Well, this is a North Muskegon score, if you believe Chuck Ribstra. He said we had to keep it in the 40s. Right now, it's 45-44. They would prefer that they were the one with 45, but they're not. But they have done the job defensively. How about McManus? Usually your leading scorer. He was shut down completely the other night. How many has he scored tonight?
He's got 7.
7 on the night, but he has been worth his weight in gold in steals and even rebounds, hasn't he?
Right. He's been a demon on the boards. Oh, my goodness, he's been incredible on getting defensive rebounds.
A very complete player, as you would well expect. 28.7 seconds left when we come back.
Who takes the shot, John? Do you put it in the hands of the freshman?
Well, you mean the junior?
I'm sorry. Well, I keep thinking he's a junior.
You're giving him another year of excellence.
Yeah.
But and he started out with 13. You know what? I still like the thought of McManus to a certain extent, but you're right. You know what? You know who you put it in the hands of? Whoever can make the shot, right? I'll cop out that way.
There we go.
All right. Graham on the trigger. Gets it out to Lazinski. Lazinski drives, leads in, and he misses a shot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And an offensive
foul on that was all day long. That was a definite charge. There's just you can't even begin to argue that.
So that's the third on Lazinski. Gets it back to Grady, and there's going to be a foul by McManus on Grady. Grady Eklund missed a second ago, so can he miss again?
So one of the few times we've seen North Muskegon dribble in, meet pressure, not turn and kick it back out.
Right.
And that time he just kept going, and the big kid there just stood there and let him run him over.
Jamison Eklund was talking to his brother Grady, and Grady just kind of said, hey, get out of here, I know what I'm doing. Shot put up and made. 46-44. Little brotherly advice, but Grady wasn't having any of it.
So that's a 10th team foul. That's why they're shooting 2 now.
Yeah. And he makes both of them. One possession, but that one possession is 3, and we have a timeout called with 22.5 seconds left. So North Muskegon, one possession, 3-point game, 47-44 with PW on top, Cal.
I tell you what, now Grady Eklund, he's got 11 after making both of those. 30 points for Jamison Eklund tonight. My goodness.
Boy, Jackson Lazinski started out a house of fire. 13 first half, actually 15 first half points, right?
And now he's got 17 here so far on the game.
Only 2 in the second half. So obviously they made some adjustments on him.
So Belmonte's got 6, McManus, he's got 7, Graham's got 5 in the second half. Gallo's got 2, he's fouled out. Dugner's got 6, and Moat's got 1.
All right, we're down to 22.5 seconds left. North Muskegon will have the ball.
90 feet away.
Pirates have the lead by 3. Well, you don't have to go for the 3 if you get a good shot, a good look inside. I don't know how many timeouts Ripstra has left. Though,
I don't think either team has many left.
No, they've been burning them. So that could play into this too. This is McManus bringing it up court. We're down to 19 seconds left. McManus going to drive, dishes, but no, he takes the shot himself and misses. Rebound by Jamison Eklund. And they're going to have to foul him. And that's, I think that's Jackson Lazinski gets the foul.
Lazinski or Graham got the foul, I think.
It was Lazinski, his 4th.
Yep.
And boy, you got Jamison, Mr. I Don't Miss, at the free throw line.
He has yet to miss a free throw tonight, 30 points on the evening.
Boy, he can all but sew up the game here.
Yes. And he's going to get 2.
Yeah. And misses it.
Whoa.
He is human.
All
boy.
right.
Do miracles happen? Can he miss 2? That keep it a 1-possession game with 10 seconds left. North Muskegon needs a miss in the worst way. He makes it. And a full timeout by Chuck Ripstra as he has to design the 4-point play. Well, I'll tell you one way you get a 4-point play. You hit a 3, get fouled, and you get a free throw.
You have to get down. You got to get down here as quickly as possible and hit the 3.
Right.
To get it back to 1, and then you got to foul. And then you got to go back to the other end and hope that they don't hit both the free throws again.
What is that? Hope is not a strategy?
Yeah.
Some people say.
Yeah.
But that's what North Muskegon has right now. What a game this has been. We say it all the time.
Incredible game.
Truly a shame that somebody has to lose, but that's the way it is. And right now, North Muskegon's season hanging by a thread. They trail by 4 with 10.3 seconds left. Will they have to go the full 90?
Yep.
Okay, yep, the ball's down there, so they got to go 90 feet.
In about 5 heartbeats.
In about 5 heartbeats. And then and then get the ball back.
Yeah.
Aside from that, absolutely nothing to worry about. Graham on the trigger. To McManus. McManus is going to drive with 8 seconds. McManus kicks it back to Lazinski. Lazinski pulls up, shoots, and scores. It's just a 2-pointer. And a timeout called by Ripstra with 2.5 seconds left. It's a 2-point game now, 48-46.
Chuck wasn't happy about something.
No.
So Lazinski now with 19.
So, yeah. So now if you're North Muskegon, you're going to have to foul.
You think he was upset that Lazinski shot a 2?
I was
rolled
wondering
all
that.
the way through that, and
yeah. Although, the 3 would have put you 1 down.
Yeah, but if you foul, they go down and hit both the free throws.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you're out. It's a 4-point game again.
Yeah, so if you foul, you got to foul quick. You got to hope it isn't Jamison, who darn sure will probably get the ball.
Full court press, go for the steal, of course.
Yep. And you've only got 3.6 seconds left. So quick foul or a steal. And then if you got a steal, it's got to be a quick shot.
Yeah.
All right, it's come down to this. Oh, you know what? Jamison is going to trigger, so he won't be passing to himself.
They're going to throw. They might go long here. Right there.
They do, releasing to Smith. Smith is going to be fouled. That's going to call an intentional foul on Meyer.
Yeah.
So that will be an intentional foul. That would mean that Pewamo will get the ball back with 2.2 seconds left, no matter what happens at the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think he meant to ride him out of bounds that way.
Right.
Well, he took him right into the padding.
Yeah, Luke Smith at the free throw line, so he'll get 2 shots. Misses.
But they're
more
going to get the
important,
ball
they're gonna
back.
get the ball back with 2.2 seconds left. Ripster calling his teammates or his team over to him. While Smith makes that one. So now it's a 3-point game, 2.2 seconds left.
They're going to inbound just to the left of their basket.
And you better believe PW is going to play them tight because they don't want them rolling the ball up the floor. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
they get it back.
My bad,
yeah,
my
they
bad.
get it back. Yep.
Yep, they get it back. So Ixnay on the ombre there. Long trigger comes out to Jamison, and that is going to end the game as he dribbles out of trouble. And the North Muskegon Norsemen go down to defeat here, 49-46. Man, oh man, oh man. Woo! What a fantastic game it was. Unfortunately for North Muskegon, they came out on the short end of that one. They finished the year at 19-5. Oh my goodness.
17-19.
So that sets the stage here for Wednesday. It'll be Pewamo-Westphalia taking on Granville Calvin Christian, 7 o'clock right back here at Kent City. Want to thank, of course, Jason Vogel, the athletic director here that we've known for a long time at Kent City, for setting us up here. Appreciate all his fine work. And now, depending on what happened, we do know that Fremont lost. We don't really know what happened with Shelby. So we might be down to just no boys teams and one girls team if Shelby doesn't win tonight.
You know what? I can take a look here in social media, see if I can find it on the CatchMark.
Okay, you want me to do some salutes here?
Yeah, just maybe.
Yeah, I can do let's see here. How about North Grove Brewers? Located in downtown Montague, North Grove Brewers, hidden gem of the West Michigan craft beer scene, offered a broad rotating selection of beer and cocktails you won't find anywhere else. Clubhouse offers a fun family atmosphere, sandwiches, tacos, trivia games, entertainment. They're located 8735 Water Street, Montague. Phone number to call 231-894-0144.
End of the third quarter last, we knew that was 35 minutes ago. McBain 37 and Shelby 32.
Okay, so if you hold out hope there is a possibility that the Tigers could win that one. So keep our fingers crossed because they would be our final boys team left in contention. The Hart girls will be playing tomorrow night. We'll be over there down in Bangor watching them. You got something, Cal?
Yep, Eric Greiner, thank you very much, Eric. Shelby lost 53-42.
Okay.
And thank you, Eric Greiner, for that. Dave Osborne, McBain 53, Shelby 42. Thanks, Coach Osborne. Appreciate it. So, yeah, we had a few listeners tonight.
Yeah, we did. There's probably one of our bigger groups, and boy, we just
called an audience, not a group.
Yeah, a bigger audience. That's right. But man, I'll tell you what, it was. Boy, would have loved to have pulled the North Muskegon Norsemen through there. Yeah, 49-46. The Pirates will win this one. Cal, what you got for the final tally?
All right, for the Pirates of Pewamo-Westphalia. Ben Smith's got 2, Pole's got 3, Luke Smith's got 4, Grady Eklund's got 11, and Jamison Eklund leads everybody with 30. Horsemen, we have Moult with 1, Gallo with 2. Going to jump up to Graham with 5, Belmonte 6, McManus 7. Dugner 6, I'm sorry I missed him, and Lazinski is going to lead them 19 points. He had 15 in the first half. And I tell you what, the Pirates hardly missed a free throw. They made a bunch of them.
Really did.
Oh, okay.
All right, one final group hug for all of our sponsors here. We want to thank North Grove Brewers, Van Dyke Mortgage, Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance Group, Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel, Big Stone Therapies, Grieve Law, Scheid Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and Dave Dusenberry, Caldwell Banker. Thank you all for your help with helping us bring these events to our listeners and our viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, during the tournaments, we have to go audio only through agreement with the MHSAA. They're the only ones to actually be able to allow a live stream. So we go back to our old radio days, Calvin. And
yes, we do.
Hopefully we kept you updated on all the stuff that was going on. Boy, got to say You know, what an effort by North Muskegon, but just 3 points short tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, you know, some of these guys, seniors, we've called their names for 3, if not 4 years in a row.
Right.
And it's going to be strange not seeing them out there next year in the Norseman uniform.
Right. But they got some building blocks. I know that doesn't do the seniors any good. So some quality players ending their careers. Let's salute them. Denny Belmonte, Troy McManus, Brandon Ripstra. Just a shame he wasn't able to play in his final handful of games. Jakari Edwards, a senior. John Caliendo, a senior. Carson Moat played some really good minutes out there tonight. He's a senior. And Sam Gallo had to was fouled out. He was really handicapped in foul trouble for pretty much from the late part of the first half on, and was kind of handicapped by that a little bit.
You know, when Chuck's team takes the floor next year, it's going to look drastically different.
It will.
There's a lot of dudes right there, man. You just listed off a lot of guys that can play.
Yeah, he's got some building blocks, but we'll see how it all shakes out, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, that is going to do it for us. Billy Mann is down on the floor. He will be getting the sights and sounds of the game that they will post on the website tomorrow. CatchMark, I'm sure, will have some representation over in that Shelby game and Fremont as well, so do their usual fine job with that. And tomorrow night, it is the Hart girls. They are the lone game in town, right? Is that how that's working?
Yeah.
So,
in the West Michigan Conference.
In the West Michigan, yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
And we will be over in Bangor as, who is that, by the way, that you waved at? Do I know him?
That's a friend to be named later.
A friend to be named later. Okay, there you go. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Hart tomorrow. Yep. They'll be taking on Buchanan. I believe we'll be on the air at 7 o'clock. I'll have to double check that. I don't know if that's a double header format or not.
I don't think so.
Probably no, not a quarterfinal.
Nope.
No. So it would be a 7 o'clock tip, and we'll be down in Bangor for that one between Buchanan and Hart. All right, the final score here for the final time, 49 for the Pirates of Pewamo-Westphalia, 46 for the Norse of North Muskegon. For my partner, Cal Van Single, great job.
Good job in the call, buddy. That was a lot of fun, and you were all over it again.
It was a noisy gymnasium, as usual, but what would you expect when you get this far in the tournament?
That is correct. Good call tonight, bud.
Thank you. Appreciate you as well. That is going to do it for us for tonight. Have yourself a great evening, everyone.